Welcome again, guys. I'm just coming in here to show you what the weekly process looks like. What do we do? Inside the StartUp Academy, how does it work? Where should you start? This is all the new integrating ideas and thought process of how the StartUp Academy is going to continue to help you be ahead of these items and ahead of your accounting in general, while it also immerses you into your financial picture on a regular basis in a more analytical viewpoint, vantage point than say looking at your bank balance detail on your bank online feed. So at the beginning of each week, on your Monday or Tuesday, whenever you have it blocked for you to work through these items to get your handle on your accounting for the week, you're going to come into your ReceiptBank first. And what I suggest every single person do first before you start autopiloting a lot of this stuff is let's look at the receipt itself. Determine what category it is, if it's going to be, if it's going to try to run it to something, if it's going to pre-populate with what it thinks it is or what it previously was. So you go in here and just double check. I want to put this one to small tools and equipment. The date is correct. The amount is correct. I reach down and go to publish. So then it gives me another one, the next one in the feed that needs to be taken care of. And then we've got the date is correct, the amount is correct, and peeking at this one, I'm going to say that it is small tools as well. All right, publish. Once we go through our list of items, I'm not going to continue doing any more of those for the sake of the demonstration, but you see the point that it is that we go into our ReceiptBank and match that stuff up. Once we're done with that, we're going to jump into your QBO. And if you've already been working in your QBO or you have it open and you just ran your ReceiptBank, refresh the page. Let's go ahead and refresh that. So we're going to go down here and you'll see that these items came through. That's one of the ones that is the bill that we just published. So we do not have to open this up and look at it again because we already did the due diligence by checking it out on the ReceiptBank side. So what you need to do is if you want to check this, it's going to take you right to the bill that it populated inside a QBO, and it has that same receipt from ReceiptBank already attached to it. We don't need to because we know it's correct. All you need with these ones is to hit match. Same with Home Depot. It's a bill and it says RB. The ones that are ReceiptBank will always start with an RB on them, so you know. And that way, if you do your process properly, you will have already put eyes onto that one inside the ReceiptBank side, so you do not have to do it again unless there's something that you wanted to double check or something you need to change. So we match it, and then we want to go to anything that's outstanding on here, and we want to change items that don't belong. I wish that's what he was paying me. If it's not what that is, then go ahead and put it to uncategorized expense inside of your bank feed, so we can actually move this out of bank feed. I run through uncategorized expense because uncategorized expense is a nice holding account to get it out of your bank feed. And then when we go to reconcile, we put items in uncategorized expense and we have them sitting there so we can reconcile, but it's also a report that we pull, say, hey, these are the items that I need to make sure I have an understanding of where they are. Otherwise, you can leave them in here. Just know that sometimes it tries to pre-populate what these go to when they don't necessarily go to that, as you saw in that one. So take that, we match it, we put where items need to go, continue to go through. Let's change this. And there we go. Hit add. All right, so you can see that these items go through just fine. We go back to ReceiptBank and we can see here that it will tell us that they're publishing or items that still need to be published. So since these items were entered after the fact, after we worked through those, then that's a different training on how we'll match up the receipts to the actual bank feed items that have already been processed through the bank feed. I hope that was helpful for you. And just remember that each week you go through and you do your ReceiptBank first, and then you come in and you do your QuickBooks Online bank feeds. If you do your bank feeds first and then your ReceiptBank, it will leave them open as a bill, but we have that as a training video inside of the troubleshooting as well as inside of other parts of the QuickBooks Online videos. I will talk to you soon.